Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now here's Morant. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Now here's Morant. The three ball. Morant missing again. Fox with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. Still a tie game after a couple of empty possessions. Here's Morant. Rebound by San Antonio. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. To the middle. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
Back to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Inside. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Here's Wells. Off target with the three. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Still without a basket in the game. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Now here's Fox. So they take the lead.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
From deep, Morant. Vassell with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Barnes. Shot on the wing. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Here's Wembanyama. And Morant clears the board. And here's Memphis. Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
That one drops for him.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Morant. Driving in. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Castle. Fox for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Morant looking around. Stolen by Castle. The three from Barnes. That one is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Left side, Morant. Looking to end this cold spell. Puts it up. The putback. Pass to Jackson. Tries again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, BA. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper, pounded by Morant. There's the drive, and Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
Wembanyama. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
From the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Spurs lead by 10. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Pass to Spencer. Launches a 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. Just couldn't get it to go.
He gets it in there. Harper's got 7 points.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
And then Morant with the jam.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And Morant gets double-teamed. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the setup by Morant. Caldwell Pope got himself on the board with a 3 there. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Fox. Over Morant. And it's Fox missing. Grizzlies trail by 9. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 8.
Yeah, in the paint, Jackson has plenty of moves to beat good defense.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Down low. Nice move. And he can't make that one in. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Well, how do you stop Wembanyama in the paint? His size and touch make it so simple for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Wembanyama. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. And so that brings the first half to a close. San Antonio on top, leading by 9. And we'll be back with you shortly.
15.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Spurs lead by 9. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 12 points.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
3-pointer, Fox. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. San Antonio leading by 6. Outside Wembanyama. Over Edey. San Antonio again can't hit. 90 seconds into the second half now. Clark with the screen to the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Nice handoff by Caldwell Pope, making a well-timed pass.
Barnes the screen. Here's Fox. The rebound by Edey.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Wembanyama gets it to go.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Here's the three. San Antonio leading by 6. Wemby attacking. Yep, that one goes. 18 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Edey. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Edey's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Grizzlies trail by 6. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet. Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
Clark, no good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
To the middle. Vassell with the rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Grizzlies trail by 7.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Fox, that's good.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
And that one drops for him. Morant's got 6.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. Back to the game after this break. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. Harper pulls it in. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Lets it go. Harper misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Jackson gets the bucket.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Oh, that's good. Morant from way out.
Yeah, you know, when Morant's hitting from out there, he becomes unstoppable.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He is not messing around. calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work." Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And there it is for him.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 21.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Sohan with a rebound. Here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
Sohan outside. For three. Fires the three. Money from three.
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
Let's loose for three. The three is in.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Substitution on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
That'll be a 5-second call. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Memphis ball.
Morant slashing in. Jams it home.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Grizzlies ball.
Throws it up with the tip. From deep. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Oh, off target from downtown. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Memphis ball.
Now Morant. He launches. Wembanyama there for the rebound. .58 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Morant. Oh, he misses the layup. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Grizzlies ball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Shoots a three. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Memphis ball.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Barnes with a rebound. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Grizzlies ball.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 19-7 run. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Memphis ball.
Morant. The putback. Jackson. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They played the villain.
Tell me it must do. Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just